Hi there and welcome back to It's Only Paper. Today I'm sharing a partial flip through with you. The reason it's a partial flip through is because the journal isn't quite ready yet. We've still got a whole load to work on, but I have made so much. It's coming along so well. And I've been asked if I would do a flip through of what I've done so far. And I know I've got a good few months of still working in this, which I will explain why in a bit. So I thought, why not? Let's actually have a good old flip through of what I've created so far. I do actually need to go through and maybe make a list of all the pages that are still missing that I would like to cover. So this is my little golden book. It started off as a book like this, really thin, and I've then turned it into a journal. I'll leave the link down below if you would like to see how that has been made. And this is the inside so far. So the idea behind this journal, we have 3 Walt Disney World trips this year, so that's why I've got 3 signatures. I have got January, which I'm still working on, June, which I'm still working on, and as I film this, October hasn't yet happened, so this is ready for the October trip, which is why I've still got quite a few months of working in this journal. I'm thinking I may actually pop some fabric on this to hold it together because it is a very chunky one. I have done that with this journal here. It's got fabric inside. I've never felt, whoops, this is just fallen out. I've never felt the need to tie it, but I could do if I wanted to, maybe when it gets a bit chunkier, and it would then just hold it nicely together like that. So I'm thinking I might actually do that with this one because I've still got another trip to do in here and it's going to end up like that, I think. So I may well do that. But I want to wait until we've had all 3 trips, and I will actually write something in the front about the 3 trips. I've decided to keep the first page as it is. There's lots of pages that I will not be touching, like this one here. I'm going to keep it as it is. We go then straight into the trip, the very first trip, January. The reason as well that this trip or this journal is so interesting is because each trip has been very different. For example, the very first trip we were having to test to travel, and then we had masks everywhere. The second trip we had to test to travel, but there were no masks to travel with. And the third trip, fingers crossed, we haven't obviously left yet, there's no testing, so completely different. So I wanted to document that. So I've used a tag here and I've documented test. Then I went and got my nails done, and then we were ready to go. I've used lots of bits and pieces throughout the journal. This was one of the luggage tags given to us at Concierge when we were staying at Old Key West. I've made this little like band here, almost like a belly band, and I've used the paper clip here to hold that in place, and I've obviously journaled on the back. I've also used things like the luggage tags there and there, and I've taken maps from, you know, they give you free maps when you stay at a resort. I've brought that home and I've included that in my journal as well. Then over on this side, this pulls out, and I've used one of the luggage tags again, and I've documented arriving at the hotel. This was the first time we were traveling without the kids to the States, and we were going with friends, so it felt like in lots of ways. Then cocktails the evening before traveling, and I've used some cute little bits and pieces there from comics. Somebody said they look like Mickey ears, by the way, when I was making this page. All the pages, by the way, that I've made so far are in a playlist, so I will link them down below if you would like to check them out. Then over on this side, I've got Travel Day. I had fun with this one. Moved the little paper clip there, and that opens out. The Mile High Tea bits and pieces there, that was actually taken off from the afternoon tea that we had on the plane. I've documented my travel outfit, and this is a little tag that I made as well. There we are in the #1 lounge, and I've used Travel Day for the stickers. I love anything. I think that's why I love journals so much. It's the interactiveness of them. Sometimes I can't remember what's a flip, what isn't. That one isn't. So I've just done then traveling with Aid and arriving at Bay Lake Tower in Disney. That's just like a half page. And then here, lots more journaling just about the trip. And that pulls out as well, as we spent that first night with lovely friends. It was such an amazing trip. And there we are, first evening with bubbles, donuts and fireworks. It was amazing. It really was. I love how the little trimming there, all the different colours, the textures, the shapes. Really happy with that page. So I've still got blank pages because I haven't actually finished that yet. I kind of need to go and actually, I need to stick that on as well. Make a list of like there I want to do like going to get coffee in the morning, that kind of thing. So I've still got bits and pieces I want to document. This was, we had a hurricane warning the very first morning that we arrived, and then I've documented plan B, going to the Grand Floridian Cafe, always a plan B. And then this opens out there. Did I put anything in there? Oh, I did. I've got some journaling in here. See, I can never quite remember. Oh, this was a postcard I've used, documented. Oh, that was the alarm. The tornado. It wasn't a hurricane. It was a tornado there. So I've documented about that. And I've also taken we just sat at the window and watched. This is the same photo, and we went from clear to completely, I don't know, I think if you can see that, to completely cloudy. And then it just thankfully all blew over. So over there, and then on to Magic Kingdom. I've included a park map here. Just realised that's stuck in. Ooh, save that. So we've got a park map of Magic Kingdom there. I've used a sick bag here. Let's see if that pulls out. Documenting about Lisa and myself using the sick bag. That slides in behind the photo. Here we are with our cocktail at 11 o'clock in the morning in Hollywood Studios, talking about our friendship. I've used an envelope here. This is Lisa again. Just stories, bus stories there. And I've made some little, I made these actually, these were all part of a little DIY. I'll link that down below for you as well. That was a fun page to make. This is a birthday card from one of our best friends who sent that to me. So I've used that in there, which felt really special. And then I have documented about coffees. Got a little gift, little paper bag there I've used. And that also, I've got receipts in here. And again, I've got one of the gift tags, and I've made coffee rings on there as well, because I was talking about cinnamon buns and coffee, and I've done the coffee on there. That was really fun to do. I love including receipts and things like that. So I've still got quite a few I can do here. I've done, this page was really fun. This was using a napkin and some watercolors. Love doing that. That was so fun. I love the orange bird. And there's a photo pass photo there in Magic Kingdom. More maps. I didn't realise I still had so much to do on that trip actually. Then we go on to the June trip that we took with our son and his girlfriend. And let's see, that I've got no travel photos or anything in here. I go straight on to how happy it made me traveling with him. There we go, and that's a flip as well. And then I love that photo with him. That's so sweet. And this one's got a little tag that pulls out. And then I journaled on a postcard there. And this was a fun one as well. I've used a piece of fabric here. I've just stapled it in to hold our park tickets there, and the room keys as well, because they're really fun things to hold on to. I used, this is a free download. I'll leave a link to that. It's on my website. And I've used that for our favourite lunch. This was the favourite lunch of the whole trip. By Jurassic Park in Islands of Adventure. That was so much fun. And I've documented the story on the back. Really, really enjoyed that. Then I've used bits and pieces that I've collected from the Flower and Garden Festival. This little bag is a freebie as well. You can pick those up in Epcot in World Showcase. Got an Epcot map there as well. And then, oh, we had the best day. We really did that day with Danny and Liam and the kids. That was just so much fun. And I use a selfie printer to print my photos. That was just a day of photos. I've printed it on the shuffle option on the Canon selfie, and I just ended up printing it like that. And then I had this postcard that my daughter was it came in a bag. She had done some screen printing in London on her birthday, and it was a little postcard that happened to be in the bag, so I popped that on the back. And then we've got journaling there. Look at that washi tape, it's so cute. I've got lots of little tags and things, so that's just fabric that's stapled that I think looks super cute. That was our morning in Hollywood Studios. Ada and I got up really early. The kids stayed in bed. We went ahead, and that's a Hollywood Studios map. It pleases me seeing all this space because I still want to do lots of documenting. I also did a video the other day actually about adding extra trimming, so things like adding this kind of thing and the tabs. Again, like the, oh, that's come off, the pom-pom trims, the fabric tags. So there's a video all about adding extra trimmings. There's an envelope here, and I've added some tags. That was with our friends in Animal Kingdom. That was fun to make. This is just a little page. I like having pages of all different sizes as well. In here I have added an Animal Kingdom map there. And this was actually, we got a waffle from Sleepy Hollow in Magic Kingdom. This was the wrapper for the waffle. I kept it, and then Aid went up at the counter and asked if we could have some for my scrapbook, so they gave us a clean one as well. And I also picked up in Blaze Pizza a little business card that was on the side, and I've used that for a little bit of listing there. That was really, really fun. That was a lovely afternoon, that was. Then I've told the story about going to the Riviera Resort for the first time. And I actually made a little mini book to go in this page. So this flips out. Very interactive, this one. This flips out. This flips up. So there's lots and lots to see on this page. I was super pleased with this one. I think it looks really, really pretty. Look at those alphabet letters. Aren't they gorgeous? Alphabet stickers, I should say. Love those. More blank pages. And then we've got this one here, which I really like. Opening out, we've got, this was a fun afternoon as well. Splash Mountain. Trying a chocolate banana for the first time, which was amazing. And then we had pool time in the afternoon as well. The brown tabs here are packaging. I think it was from an Amazon order, which I've cut up. And the same here on the tab. That's just from an Amazon order. And then talking about cocktails around the pool. This is just a little envelope here, which I've cut the top. More talking about the chocolate banana. Again, just reusing an old envelope that came in the post and using part of the chocolate banana wrapping. Seriously, bring all the bits home. There's a tag in there. I was a little bit... Oh, I've used part of one of the Magic Kingdom maps, and I've marked off where I bought the chocolate banana opposite Splash Mountain. And journaled inside as well. There's just so many things you can do. These are the top of this kind of thing. I think I'm coming towards the end actually. Is that my last page I've created? I think it might be. And then, yes, this is, I just realised this is the next signature then for the trip to come. So it's all ready for loads and loads of stories. There's a book page in there as well. I just can't wait. I just think using these books for journals is such a cool idea. Sick bag there again. So collect all your bits when you go away next time. There's a Disney Springs map there, which I seem to have... Oh, there we go. It opens out that way. Bring everything home. It's worth it. It really, really is. I'm so glad I have. I absolutely love this journal. I love how it's coming along. It excites me, especially now as it's getting really, really chunky. But yes, I think I will add some fabric on there, I think. I would love to hear, what are you using? Have you used one of these little golden books before? Do you feel inspired to do it? I'd love to hear how you document your stories. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this one today. Let me know if you have. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.